I have to watch this first.
Might look weird in the beginning. We'll see.
It'll be fine. I mean, the only difference is it would be lower quality, maybe.
I got it! Ah! I got it!
Hello. Yes? Yes? Sweet mother of double jeopardy backstroking and butterscotch. We're on our way.
Who was it? The Girl Scouts lawyers again?
That was the commissioner. You will never guess which unduly famous TV personality made the most wanted criminals list this week.
Phyllis Diller? Gavin McLeod? Wake Martindale?
Close. Myra Stump, the darling hawk of daytime talk.
Myra? As in America's mom? The woman who told Tom Hanks to get a haircut? Surely you jest.
She's holding her audience hostage and giving them valuable gifts against their collective will.
I don't normally endorse the use of the word dastardly, but this is clearly dastardly. I think.
We've got to drive over to the
Max.
station right away, or at our earliest convenience.
Great, I've been itching to bust some skulls since they canceled my so-called life.
I love that line. That makes me so happy. I know you've probably never seen My So-Called Life, but I have, and the idea that Max watches it is like, just... Yeah, so this is, I always forget the names of the actors, but this is the actor now that Max will have for the
Mr.
rest of
Spatulas looking good today.
Isn't he plastic?
What the hell?
I wasn't ready for that.
Why did you do that?
I just walked to the water cooler. He did that himself.
Oh, I guess so. Anyway, this is Max's voice from now on. I feel like you probably can't tell, but again, like if
Not
this is the
immediately,
voice,
no.
you probably won't. I feel like again, you have to like be a couple episodes in and then go back and you're like, oh, that's the difference.
Hey, hold on. What did he say? I didn't even know.
I have no idea. I wanted to hear it too.
Mr. Spatula's looking good today.
Isn't he plastic?
He's not plastic. Definitely not.
One of these days, we're gonna finish that game.
I'm still working on getting the rest of the darts from the police
See?
impound.
You hear that difference? No?
Maybe?
The other one goes, I'm still working on getting the rest of the darts from the police impound. Like that.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Alright, so
And this one is, I'm working on getting the rest of the darts from the police impound. Whatever that means.
I missed whatever I was supposed to be doing.
Remember, America's mom is holding everyone hostage and forcing them to accept
Alright,
the
so
free
let's
gift.
go-
It's
let's-
Oprah.
let's
Like, you know,
go.
you know that gif of Oprah being like, bees! And all the bees are flying everywhere. Everyone's crying and clapping and
No,
laughing.
I have to see this.
It's just like, it's amazing. I mean, that's what this reminds me of. I don't know how you'll feel about this one. I feel like you might...
Hold on, where
We have
is
to
she?
listen to Sam sing, so... The TV station. But you want to go say hi to Sybil and Bosco first?
You know what? Sure. Can I?
Yeah. This is her new job. Tabloid rag. The Alien Love Triangle Times.
Emily, right.
That sounds like something I would work for.
Actually, the reason I stopped is because I was wondering if maybe she were at one of the shops and I didn't have to get into the car. I could have just walked to wherever she was.
That would have been funny.
Exactly, so getting to the car would have been...
Sam, Max, how nice to see you. I don't suppose you have any candid photos of little green men feeling frisky, do you?
I'd say yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. By which I mean, huh?
I love it no
I'm
matter
a
what you
tabloid
choose.
publisher specializing in the thoughtful analysis of groundbreaking news of
So
interest
good.
to myself and others like me.
What's it called?
The Alien Love Triangle Times.
So you're a publisher now? What happened to psychotherapy?
I've always had a fascination with the suppressed and the sensual, and for telling people too much about both. Publishing the Alien Love Triangle Times is a logical extension of all my previous careers. Except maybe Vatican spokesperson.
Are you doing any psychotherapy on the side?
Only on space aliens.
I guess that narrows your clientele quite a bit.
No, not really.
What was it you said about a photo?
My new tabloid, the Alien Love Triangle Times, needs a cover photo of an extraterrestrial biological entity, or alien as the unwashed masses calls them, caught getting cozy with some of the locals.
Sybil, I'd like the record to show that although I support you as a friend, your latest project makes my skin decidedly crawly.
Me too, and I like it.
Although this will be something that you will have interest in later. You will need to be invested in this.
Okay, so should I come back later?
No, it doesn't matter. You can ask about it now because actually I would say ask about it now and get it so you don't have to come all the way back.
There's nothing like good, hard-nosed journalism.
You said it! It's time to find out the real answers to the real questions.
Like, what did those poor cattle do to deserve that?
No! What do aliens do for romance? Do they love? How do they get their otherworldly thrills?
By playing slots in Keno? That'd explain why they're always seen in Nevada.
Like, so this is the thing. This is what I say about you going back and forth. You know, how I said...
Have you learned anything interesting
I'll wait
since
till
you
I'm
started
talking.
this magazine?
I learned why Elvis had such an otherworldly voice.
Elvis was not an alien.
Sure he was. He just wore makeup to cover his emerald green skin.
Frankly, Sybil, this project is disturbing, as well as distressingly intimate.
Like seeing Stephen King getting a hot butter massage.
Oh, you saw last week's issue.
Anyway, you know how I said that one of my prouds with this episode was going back and forth all the time? Like, you're gonna have to come back and forth between this street and the studio. So I would say get as much information as you can now, so you have the information for later. When, like, so you can get, you know what I mean? You can make,
Yeah.
you know, you get it. Get the stuff you need.
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Dr. Phil.
Well, that goes without saying.
Ask again.
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Yes.
I love that.
I have no idea who, but definitely.
Yeah. I maybe she does know. That's the last of it, I'm pretty sure, but
Okay.
you could...
So, you're looking for a cover photo of little green men canoodling, right?
Yeah, though I'm kind of desperate at this point. Basically, I can use anything as long as there are 3 beings in the shot and at least one of them's an alien. It is the alien love triangle times, after all.
Got it. How about a quick analysis, for old time's sake?
So happy about it.
Oh, all right. Think of a number between 1 and 4.
3.5.
You have boundless apeirophobia.
What's that?
The usual.
I think that's all you need to know from her. What was that
We'll be back.
noise?
Keep watching the supplies.
Anyways.
There's like a... Hold on. Does she... Can you turn around and see... She has a tiger clock, I bet. She has a tiger clock, right? Turn around. Can you?
Which way?
That way, yeah. To the right. There's like a clock on the wall. Yeah, that thing. Oh my god. Okay, so I've only watched people play this, right? I've heard that noise, that roar sound. I thought that was somebody's like AOL, like somebody's instant message alert or something. I didn't know it was actually in the game.
I didn't even hear it.
Didn't you?
No.
You'll probably hear it again. It was pretty subtle, but that's why I thought it was somebody's background thing.
Huh.
It's getting late.
Hey, Sam, if it's always getting later and later, then how come it's early sometimes?
That's one of the great mysteries, little buddy.
See? It's the same line, but it's different.
Yeah.
'Cause the other one was like, if it's always getting later and later, then how come it's early sometimes?
Yeah. I like that delivery better.
The first one?
Yeah.
I mean, I really like the first one for Max, and I also really like it because it's kind of Brooklyn-y, and I like Max when he's a little bit Brooklyn-y.
Shall I confront, subdue, and pummel the suspected perpetrator, Sam?
As much as I love his voice from now on, I feel like it's not quite, you know, it doesn't have that New Yorkiness as much.
Really? Because I remember them being a lot more complicated.
Actually, in episode 3 it is, for some reason. I feel like the actor is, like, doing a little experiment with it.
You gotta promise to TiVo the Dukes of Hazzard for me! Promise me!
And it makes me sad because it sounds so good, and I wish he would have kept it, but he doesn't. It's only vaguely.
What ho, Samuel, Maximilian?
What the?
You're probably wondering how I know your names.
Not really.
It's me, Bosco.
You're under arrest.
Kind of.
Try it.
Hands in the air, Bosco. You're coming with us.
Good heavens! What is the meaning of this?
We're taking you in for masquerading as a man of class and distinction.
What the devil? Surely you jest.
Yes, surely we do. On the bright side, now you can add the police to your long list of paranoia-induced nightmare subjects.
Pshaw, piffle, pish-posh.
What's with the slanted soup strainer, Bosco?
Bosco? I know not that moniker. I am Lord Reginald Rumplebottom, Earl of Dukedom, the Third.
Sam, what language is he speaking?
I'm not sure, Max, but I think it might be English.
little gasp. Like,
No, really, what made you convert to British?
It's 'cause everybody's got an in for me, that's why.
Yeah,
tiny,
we
tiny
heard.
bowler
I
hat.
had to get a disguise to throw them off the trail. Oh, they'll never find me now.
They wouldn't even know where to begin to look.
Clever clogs.
What sick forces of evil are bedeviling you this time?
It's the skin bodies, man. They're after me.
Skin bodies? Sounds like a pack of belligerent nudists.
Oh, no. The skin bodies are like skinheads, but 10 times worse.
And 10 times
Sure, they're not
smaller.
100 times worse?
Yeah, maybe 100 times, maybe 1,000,000.
These skin bodies, what exactly are they doing to you?
They're stealing pinching my shaving cream.
Of all the things of yours they could pinch, why the shaving cream?
So they can shave their bodies, of course.
Of course. Not to be rude, but why isn't your fancy pants defense system stopping these skin bodies?
Well, after the whole video delivery conspiracy, I figured I better build something to keep people from bringing stuff into my store.
So?
So, I needed to borrow some of the high-tech detecting parts from BTAD.
Meaning nothing's stopping people from taking stuff out of the store anymore.
Dash it all! I knew I forgot something!
We want to buy something.
Yes, quite so, quite so.
We got to the do you have any?
Do you have any complimentary fresh garlic?
No,
Do you have any fine leather jackets?
no,
Too bad. Max would look good in fine leather jacket. I love him,
Do
okay?
you have any gumballs the size of your head?
no,
Man, that's pretty hard to chew.
Do you have any +2 plate armor of limitless squeezability?
What?
no,
They're nerds.
Do you
Okay.
have any
I don't know, it goes
Pez
up and down.
dispensers with the head of infamous Mexican revolutionary Pancho Villa?
no,
Do you have any ketchup?
no. Oh, wait!
Got you!
Blast! Drat! Dash it all!
Do you have any complimentary fresh
around.
garlic?
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I don't know. I'll try again.
What have you got?
Well, there is still one kind of shaving cream the blooming skin bodies haven't got yet.
Oh, yeah, I love shaving.
That's funny. I've never seen you shave.
I didn't mean myself.
And I have a most peculiar device behind
As
the
if
counter.
anyone lets Max near them with a razor.
Basically.
But you do want the shaving cream. I don't. You don't have. I think you have
What
the money
peculiar
for
device
it.
are you so eager to pawn off on us this time?
It's the latest in Bosco tech innovation. A delightful invention I like to call a chemical-based voice modulator.
Voice modulator? What's that?
I do believe it's self-explanatory.
We don't really have time to explain it to ourselves. Why don't you just explain it to us?
Well, it alters the frequency
And
of
then
your
he falls
voice.
for it too.
Very
Just does it.
Very useful.
Yes, of course. Your voice molecules. Sure.
We'd like that voice modulator.
That will be 30 shillings.
Yeah, I left our shillings in my other pants. How much in dollars?
Let's see here. 30 shillings would be about 1 million American dollars.
$1 million? No way are we giving out that many tickets.
I think we'll have to find an entirely new revenue stream if we want that voice modulator.
Worth every shilling. Trust me, trust me.
And you do. Yeah. I
We'll
know.
take your last can of shaving cream, old chap.
Splendid, spiffy, and tickety-boo. Just bring it to the counter.
I guess do that.
All right.
Nothing for us right now.
Indeed.
Thanks, Bosco.
Pip pip, honey nut Cheerio.
You gotta love it.
Wait.
I think you might get it
Could use a
stole
shave.
by.
I'll say. Your 5 o'clock shadow goes clear to your ankles.
Yeah, there he is.
Awesome, big dog.
Look who joined.
Big dog. The skin bodies rule the streets.
Blast, bugger, blimey, bollocks. The little bladder did it again. After him. Tally-ho. Tally-ho, fool.
I mean, we do need that. Although I don't know how we get it. Let me think.
The car. Wait a minute.
Oh, yep.
I see cheese.
I don't think that's cheese.
Okay, probably not cheese.
I don't know what it is.
I didn't think in the context of like.
It has
Wait a minute. Can I switch this?
One
I want to
way.
flip this the
One
other
way,
way.
get it.
I don't think we
Remind
can.
me to.
Let's just go after the skin bodies. I don't remember how, but I think we just drive on. I like how you're like slightly parked on the sidewalk.
Where are we going, Sam?
Hey,
The skin bodies can't be stopped!
Then why did you stop?
Look at that tiny little pistol. Get him! After those rats!
after those rats.
Let's see what we have to do this time. I don't remember.
I figured that, I don't know.
There they are! Let's get them!
How do those laughably small wheels move so fast?
You'll never catch us! The skin bodies can't be stopped!
Alright, so how do I, let's see.
Take the wheel, little buddy.
I thought you'd never ask.
I don't know. Shoot up the
Shoot
I
him,
guess.
Sam.
I feel like that's
trying,
too
but they have good
too obvious.
reflexes.
Too easy.
Give up the shaving cream, skin bodies!
The skin bodies don't give in to nobody!
Can't see my there it is. Wait a minute. I can make them change position.
What do you mean? Oh, you're right. You can.
Go that way, actually. In the middle,
You
friend.
can't dodge my shots forever.
Watch out!
Oh, you were right. You got it.
Stop!
Hey, the shaving cream!
Okay, hold on
Thank
tight,
you.
little buddy.
Oh, they do highway surfing.
I'm
Nice. That was smart. I wouldn't have thought of that.
I'm trying to think what's the one thing I can do. I can make them move, and I saw like the sign in the middle, and I'm like, that looks dangerous.
Now, I never paid attention to the driving parts because they're just like gameplay, you know? I'm always like, whatever. Bring it back to Bosco, and then I think he says you can keep it. I mean, he better.
You're gonna buy that.
Who goes there? Oh, it's you lot.
You lot.
Hello, sir.
What ho, old beans?
Beans. Oh, I guess you just have it.
Nothing for us right now.
Indeed.
I guess we just have it now. Never
Thanks,
mind.
Bosco.
Toodle pip, tinkety tonk.
Alright, let's go to that TV studio.
Okay. So back to the car.
Yeah, sorry.
Well,
Whatever, get a little exercise. Oh wait, check what's in the thing.
It looks like candy, but I'm pretty sure it's fish tank gravel again.
I've had worse.
Gotta love it.
Has been Brady culture behind bars.
He finally found a way to become famous. The police blotter.
Sometimes she sounds a little bit portly.
Alien love triangle.
And those
time.
moments I love. I cherish
Looks
them
like
dearly.
they're sold out.
are they sold out or are they empty?
I don't know. Maybe, I'm guessing both. They're sold out as we wait for the next issue, which may never come if we don't get
Where are we
that
going,
picture.
Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
Prepare to be on TV, Kevin.
Oh, goody.
Well, here we are, Max. The TV station with programs too old to be contemporary, too new to be retro, but consistently derivative enough to be popular. WARP.
Television's so mindless, you can't help but watch.
Oddly quiet in here.
Mysteriously so.
Well, let's find this Myra character and smack some good old-fashioned sense into her.
I don't care if we smack it into her or smack it out of her, just so long as there's smacking involved.
You crack me up, little buddy.
He's like, I'm serious.
Okay. This throw will be locked and the camera is switched on for an impromptu reality show.
In case of fire. Yeah, that's what he
I was trying to read that forever. I'm like, I'm not waiting
I
for their
hope that's
talking.
just a prop.
I hope it isn't.
Can I fit you in there?
That would be amazing. Oh, you didn't click on the propeller.
Oh. Hey, what?
It's
There's
propeller.
only one explanation
Oh, okay.
for
I
a
noticed that.
propeller on the wall.
Yes, this TV station is a giant flying battleship.
Either that, or it's just a prop.
I vote for the giant flying battleship.
I do too. Now, what's over here?
Um,
Barrel Haven.
The Barrel Haven. From whence comes this storybook set?
Clearly from a work of unparalleled artistic vision and emotional expressiveness.
We just like trap
No
Max.
wonder
in
I
there.
haven't seen it.
Apparently.
Anyway, let's go talk to this lovely lady over here. Lovely, tired
Stand
lady.
aside, casually attired stagehand. We're SamandMax, freelance police.
We've come to save some pathetic hostages from the clutches of...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Number one, I'm not a stagehand. I am the director. The director!
Could have fooled...
Number two, we're no longer holding the auditions for animal cops with crippling mental disabilities and a lust for dance.
Oh no, we're not actors.
You got that right. I don't think I've ever seen worse acting in my entire life. And yes, I have seen Keanu Reeves' performance in Toast, the musical.
Sam, I think my hypersensitive ego may need stroking.
Don't look at me.
Next! Who's next?
You're amazing, Max. Don't listen to her.
You don't seem to understand. We're highly untrained police officers.
Look, hats off for dedication, guys, but I'm just not buying the police act.
I feel so invalidated.
We're looking for Myra Stump, The darling hawk of...
Do not mention that name in my presence.
Which name? Myra or Stump?
Either and or both.
What's your beef with Myra?
Let's just say Myra and I have creative differences. I'm creative and she isn't. I'm sorry, what was your question?
You and Myra. Why the hate?
Look, Myra runs her show her way, and I run every other show my way. If she doesn't want me on her set, I could care less.
You mean you couldn't care less. If you could care less, then you do care some, which doesn't really...
No, I was right. I could care less, because I care even less about what you're saying right now.
Oh, burn!
Quiet, knucklehead.
Love that.
It's funny, though.
What?
Because Sam totally beat me to the punch with that.
Oh, you were gonna say you
I
were
was absolutely gonna correct her.
That's funny. No, Sam's... You have a kinship.
What are you doing here, anyhow?
What am I doing here? I'm holding auditions for Midtown Cowboys. What are you doing here?
Midtown Cowboys? The critically panned but publicly adored sitcom about two cattle ranchers trying to make it in Midtown Manhattan?
Yes, well summarized.
You're hiring extras?
No, I'm hiring the stars. The two main characters went on Myra a
Max.
couple days ago, and I haven't heard from them since. I need replacements ASAP.
Sam, did you hear that? If we can pass one lousy audition, sitcom stardom will finally be ours!
Rocketing to fame for the most insubstantial of reasons. That truly is the American dream.
You gotta do it.
We'd like to apply for that instant stardom you promised?
You want to audition? Well, if there were anybody else here, I'd tell you to forget it, but okay.
All right! What do we do?
I'm going to have you play a scene from Old Yeller. Tell me you've seen it.
I'm not into horror movies.
It's the classic boy gets dog gets rabies, boy shoots dog story. Max, I want you to play the boy.
Yes! Boy! That is so me!
And Sam, you play the dog.
Oh.
Or Sam.
Okay, Sam, ready? I need you to act like you've got full-blown rabies. Understand?
What's my motivation?
You're a mad dog. Now, show me rabbit.
Grr.
No, dig deep. You should be just frothing mad.
Good thing we got that shaving cream, isn't it?
Aha.
Brilliant. Now that's what I call diseased.
Thank you. Thank you. First off, I'd like to thank all the little people who...
Zip it. Okay, Max. I've just realized your dog is walking death, and you'll have to put him down for the good of society.
Really?
You're sad. You're despondent. You're grief-stricken. Now, show me the emotion.
Boo-hoo?
You call that emotion? I've seen Myra show more emotion, and she ought to be declared a national Botox reserve. Grief, I said. Give me grief.
Luckily, we still have a tear gas grenade launcher.
Oh, we do. I have to say first, though,
What?
when he said, I want to thank all the little people, I thought Max was going to say something. I thought he was going to
You'd be like, thank you!
say
That would be good.
some joke involving Max.
Perfect. Now, the fateful moment has arrived. Despite your immense grief, you must put your beloved companion out of his
It's an
misery.
ugly crier.
Uh-oh.
I think we have something.
It's stuck. or
Yep.
something.
What's the money?
His acting is amazing! Ventriloquism.
A course called acting, Sam. You should try it sometime.
Good thing I had my anti-hypnosis helmet built into my hat, or I'd have one too many holes in the head.
Oh, it stopped.
Bravo. Bravo! Such realism. Such authenticity. I was convinced you were actually shooting him. How did you do the sound effects?
You don't want to know.
The search for the Midtown Cowboys is over. You're hired. Head to the set next door and we can begin filming immediately.
Let's hurry, Sam. We only have 14 minutes and 55 seconds of fame left.
What?
Okay, we're TV stars now.
Yep, we
Let's
are. And you'd be surprised how much these things linger.
All right, people, let's get the stage set up. The celebrity host will be here any minute. Oh, right. The crew's working on Myra. Stupid, no talent, fat.
We're gonna meet one of my favorite characters. But he's playing a character, so we don't really meet him until later, I guess. Because he's a brilliant actor. And you will meet him soon.
Weren't you just...
I think she just defied the laws of physics.
Sorry, you'd be amazed how many times a day I have to do that. Things tend to be hectic here.
Doesn't bother us a bit. SamandMax, consummate professional actors, reporting for duty.
You said duty, Sam.
I knew you guys were right for this show.
Speaking of which, could you perhaps explain the show a bit?
Okay, here's the drill. On Midtown Cowboy, you play a pair of cattle ranchers trying to raise a herd in an apartment in Manhattan.
My Uncle Ernie did that, except it was pigs. And not in an apartment.
I only see one cow.
Delicious belly button.
It's a small herd. You're struggling, okay?
Okay.
You've got this landlord, Mr. Featherly, who has a very strict no cows policy.
Devilishly inconvenient.
I begin to see from whence the hilarity sprouts.
Yes, Featherly is always barging in, and you try to hide the fact that you have a cow in the apartment. Lots of sight gags, usually something gross winds up happening. Simple enough?
Great. Where's the script?
Well, there's a slight hitch. The cow ate most of the script, so you're going to have to ad-lib the show.
Ad-lib?
Yes, make it up as you go. Improvise.
I'm doomed,
Well, I
Shannon.
guess our regular life has
Don't worry
given us
about
plenty
it.
of practice.
You have me, remember?
Don't worry, you'll be working with Philo Pennyworth, who plays Featherly. He's a brilliant actor, classically trained, Globe Theater and all that. Just set him up to do something funny, and he'll handle it from there.
Check. Anything else?
Actually, yes. We did save one line from the script, and it's really important to work it in, because it's the product placement that pays for the whole show. One of you will have to say the line.
Me, pick me!
All right, Max, your line is this. Better get the serious toothpaste.
I like it already.
Let's just start. I can tell you exactly what to do.
We're as ready as we're ever gonna be. Let's start taping the show.
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
Okay, that lampshade. Take it.
Let there be light.
Put it on the cow's head.
Okay. I'll say, I don't know.
Hey, bossy.
Open up in there.
The cow.
There you go.
There we go. Life of the party.
Is this him?
Yep.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, who's your guest, boys?
Our chef. He's a chef.
I was gonna say, he looks like a chef.
She's a chef.
This is the French chef we hired to satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck à l'orange.
And frog's legs. I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I went to Gay Paris one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days.
Wait, okay, so now there's that plate behind you. Take it.
Goodness, who left this lying here?
Now go behind the cow. Oh, Lord.
On the one hand, I kind of want to try figuring this out myself. On the other hand, I don't know if I'll get anywhere.
Well, this is, I think
How
what I'm
convenient.
telling you is
This
because
way we
I'm,
can shoot a TV show about people watching a TV show.
I don't really like this.
And if
episode
the
that much,
show
I feel
they're
like it's
watching
kinda
is the
boring to try to
show of
figure it out.
themselves watching, the universe could fold in on itself and explode.
Best leave it
Otherwise, we
turned
just be
off
hearing
then.
Featherly going blah 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 blah
Forever.
forever. Yeah. So,
Oh.
yep, that's right.
Why?
Put the plate underneath it, Kevin. Put the plate underneath it, Kevin.
Oh, no. No.
This is the show.
Why have you done this?
Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
Moo Guy Pan.
He said moo goo gai pan. It's a French dish the chef has just made.
Whoa,
I actually don't know what happened to choose the
super.
other one.
I'll
I've
try
never seen
some
it
of
do it.
that.
Oh.
Where's the plate?
I can't help but feel this is all terribly
Yeah,
balanced.
Sam. I thought you said it would be a kindred spirit to you.
Something gross probably happens.
Yep.
Interesting.
It's not real.
That's one word for it.
I know, still.
There's a familiar flavor. Fennel, maybe?
Kentucky bluegrass, I think.
Also, Sam likes bluegrass, but that's not relevant.
This moo-moo whatever stuff is really good. What's it called in English?
Cow pie.
Really? Well, that's funny. It sounds just like...
Max is one.
now you've given it away.
Now?
Me?
Better get the serious toothpaste.
Zoom in and cut.
Phew.
Did I ruin it for you,
That was
Kevin?
gold. The network is going to love it.
Naturally. I'll be in my dressing room refreshing my muse. Don't call me for at least an hour.
Nice work, you guys. Here's a clip for your reel.
Thank you. We need
Thanks.
that.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Oh, no.
Okay, I won't tell you how to do other puzzles. I just
No,
this one is
no.
just
No, it had absolutely nothing to do with you. No.
What?
When you said cow pie, I'm like, the jig is up.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize it was about to end right there. That's what I meant by you giving it away. I didn't.
Oh, I thought you meant me telling you about the puzzle.
No.
Yeah. So we need to get into Myra Stump's show, right? That's what we need. Let's go
Oh,
find
let's
her and
go
she'll
this
she'll
way.
tell us how. Go through the door.
This could use some sprucing up. Whatever happened to our can of spray paint?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that I may incriminate both myself and a prominent local politician.
Say no more.
I interpreted this little bit here as floor, and this as wall behind that. I thought this was a hole in the wall, not the wallpaper.
I can see that. Yeah,
Alright,
that's funny.
That's right. I came in over here.
Well, you have to go through them. These are different sets. Embarrassing Idol is another show. You will need to go to all these places, so you know.
Hold on. What am I doing now?
Remember why we're here? Do you remember why we're here, Kevin?
I remember I came here.
Bees. Bees.
I know, but how do I?
Find the door that goes to
Oh, that's right.
Myra's game. I don't know. I guess you gotta go one of these places. These are all three places that you're going to need to go. I don't know which one leads to Myra though. Oh, there it is. You can see the.
Who's never gonna be a millionaire?
Look, Max, there's the door to Myra's set. Let's get in there and liberate her literally captive audience.
But first,
Sam, forget the hostages. There's somebody famous. It's Hugh Bliss.
Who, Bliss?
ugh.
No, Hugh Bliss. Inventor of prismatology. Helped millions unlock the power of their personal color spectrums.
Right. The stage magician turned happiness guru.
Remember that
We
book
didn't have enough of those already.
on TV?
I want to meet him.
Fine. But if he magically pulls another rainbow butterfly out of somebody's ear, I'm leaving.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Max is a big fan.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Yeah, we know.
And you are SamandMax, freelance police.
How do you know?
Do you believe in magic? 'Cause I do.
Music's gotten very strange.
He's a like hippie dippy new age like cult leader type.
So, Hugh Bliss, what brings you to WARP?
I too am here to meet Myra.
How do you know we came for Myra?
Oh, don't you see? I can read your mind.
As the resident doubting Thomas of this crime-fighting duo, I consider it my civic duty to say, prove it.
Okay, think of something, anything. Hugh Bliss is a big fat charlatan.
Was he right?
Big deal. Everyone thinks that.
Oh? Think of something else. 6,373,411.98.
Sam?
Lucky guess.
Was it? Think of something else. Pennies on the eyes of a dead mime.
Well?
I must have been silently mouthing the words.
Really? Think of something else.
I don't think I.
Enough of this ridiculous farce.
Stop it.
Do me! Do me!
Nothing.
No.
Oh my! And that's unspeakably depraved.
Yeah, you got it!
There's always something
Wow,
going on in
you're
Max's head. It's
amazing.
just not always, you know.
Alright, that's fair.
It's just not always shareable with the outside world.
What's your business with Myra?
I'm to be a guest on her show, silly.
Yeah, silly.
I'm spreading the word about my new book, Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness. Take a copy when you leave.
Can you just give us the 10-word summary instead? We're on a pretty tight schedule.
10 words. Oh my! How about prismatology is the answer? Unicorns are pretty, and rainbows too. That's 10.
I gotta say, I kind of like this character. I think he's very
I
unique.
just realized he's not wearing shoes.
No, he definitely doesn't do. He's the kind of guy that if he had friends, he would be wearing those foot shoes. You You know what I'm talking about?
Probably.
Like they look like they go to your feet perfectly. They're like your
Right.
individual toes. But because he's super crazy, he's just bare feet.
What's the story on this prismatology flapdoodle?
Prismatology is only the greatest intellectual, emotional, and spiritual revolution ever to grace this fair planet.
Thank goodness we have someone who can give an impartial assessment.
Tell us more.
Join Prismatology today, and you too can experience the magic of true bliss.
That goes against everything I've ever hoped for, and yet now I'm strangely attracted to the notion.
Snap out of it, little buddy. We've got a case to solve.
Max is easily led.
Seems that way.
You don't need the photo yet, but you will.
Dazzle us with a feat of
Or
legerdemain,
I guess you
why
might
don't
as well.
Okay, I'll show you the magic of Prismatology in action.
Do you want me to
Pick
tell
a
you
color,
things?
any color.
Not
Ochre,
yet.
ochre. No, mauve. Burnt sienna.
How about a color I've heard of, Pick a color, as long as it's red, green, or blue.
Man, you.
I know, right? Like, what is wrong with huh?
Typical magician.
Like
Pigeonholes your options so that you have to do something that he's specifically prepared for.
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, your tie has
It's not
orange on
easy
it.
being green.
Oh, but it is with magic. I know what you're thinking. Is it real or is it illusion?
I wonder what would happen if we got a photo with him now.
Maybe he'd be of an alien with 3 people because he's green.
You got it yourself.
So, you Bliss, can we get a picture with you for our scrapbook of
There you
instantly
go.
forgettable
Just
memories?
saying.
Splendid idea. I wish I'd thought of it. Oh, and in fact, I did. Hence the camera. Now gather round.
Also, I like how
But
his.
how will you take the picture?
I like how his text changes color with
Magic.
him.
Yeah, I don't think I ever noticed that before, but it's
Say,
cool.
chocolate-covered puppies.
Chocolate-covered puppies. So where's
It's
the
funny because
picture,
Max
Magic
smells
Man?
all the time,
Oh my.
but
I seem to have misplaced it. Check your pockets. Maybe I left it there.
it was great to not have to animate a scene of me handing it over to you.
Yeah.
It's just funny. I love that Max has a constant smile, but then when he actually does smile, I think it's really adorable.
Sorry to interrupt your little joy fest, but I've got a situation here.
Never fear, pretty lady. Hugh Bliss is here.
Yeah. Anyway, our game show host went on Myra hours ago, and he still hasn't come out. Think you can fill in till he gets back?
Can a butterfly fly? Yes, it can. Oh, what do I do?
When a contestant comes to the podium, just read him a question from the card.
They're all
Then,
so
when he
caught
gets
off
it wrong,
guard.
insult
I'm being
him
asked
and
a
tell him to
simple
get off the
question.
stage.
Oh, no. Prismatology teaches us to love everyone, no matter what.
Right, just read the cards.
Okay. I still love you.
So there's a game show. I'm not gonna tell you anymore. I won't tell you anymore.
I was just gonna say, this must have something to do with the color. Where is it? Oh, that's right. Alright, game show, you say?
Well, talk to Myra. Talk to Myra.
It's polite to knock.
That's what you're here for,
You
anyway.
do know we're taping a show here.
Great day in the morning.
It's Myra Stump herself. Yourself.
We are here to free the hostages.
I know.
Or do whatever you want them.
I'm gonna start.
Can we come in and see the show?
Can you? Don't you mean?
May we come in and see the show?
That's much better. No, we're at full capacity. The only people getting in now are famous people who are appearing on the show.
Your eyes look a little spirally. Are you feeling all right?
Of course I am, sweetheart. By the way, when was the last time you brushed your teeth? And you should really be flossing.
You certainly sound like your normal self. But why are you keeping everybody in there?
I'm just doing what I always do. Slave and toil to put on the best show possible. It's just, after opening presents from well-wishers, I felt so compelled to make this show extra special.
She was opening presents from well-wishers, and something just inspired her.
I see. I kind of want to say all the things.
You can. You will.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they will all still be here.
How about letting your hostages go now? What do you say?
Oh, I thought he was gonna be more aggressive about it.
They're my guests.
Hey, Sam.
You know, if
It's
there's
hard to
one
get
that
aggressive.
fries my burger, it's the rampant victim culture in American media today. Oh, boo-hoo! Myra's audience all got luxury minivans. Now they have to worry about where they're going to park.
Bah! I know what you mean, Myra. It's like I'm always telling people, don't think of it as a bullet wound. Think of it as a transfusion opportunity.
Oh, man.
May we appear as guests on your show?
I excel at talking about myself.
He certainly does.
Are you famous?
Perhaps. In an internet petition, or there ought to be a law kind of way.
Not good enough.
Internet petition.
I'll need evidence of your explosive star power.
I blew up a public restroom last week.
I want to see a copy of your recording contract, for one thing.
Well, what if we...
Recording contract. And a clip from your hit TV show. You're not anybody these days if you don't act and sing.
Alright, I got it.
Recording contract, TV clip.
Piece of cake.
No cake. I'm on a diet. But I will naturally need evidence of the latest juicy scandal you've been involved in.
We have to be scandalized?
Of course! What kind of show do you think this is?
Are you sure you want us to answer that?
Look, it's very simple. Show me a recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a scandal, and I'll squeeze you in.
Oh, is that all?
Oh, interesting.
As it happens, we brought a clip of our wacky hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys. We're the stars.
Well, I'm certainly impressed with how far standards for entertainment have fallen in this country.
Thanks.
But you're also going to need a recording contract and a nice juicy scandal to be a guest on my show.
Alright, so I can get one of those things. I imagine the other requires me to act and sing, which means I have to go to the... Oops.
Seriously, we're officers of the law, more or less, and we'll have to insist that you free the hostages.
Of course. Just as soon as the show's over.
And when is that exactly?
Oh, who can say? We still have so many gifting opportunities. I just found a year's supply of industrial-strength soap backstage. I think I'll give that away. Or else have a valuable lesson on curing potty mouth.
Sure.
Don't be alarmed, but I'm beginning to suspect that you might be hypnotized.
Don't be silly. Hypnotism is just an excuse people use today to abdicate responsibility. I hate how this country's become a bushel of Bill and Betty brainwashies.
Hypnotized or not, that sounds like Myra's patented blend of lovingly cutting criticism and charismatic know-it-allatry.
Are you sure you're not hypnotized?
It just changes a little bit.
I'm just inspired, and even more so than usual.
I'm gonna go get my autograph book. We'll be right back.
It's too nice to stay indoors. You boys should go play outside. And you should stop making that face, dear. It'll stick if you're not careful.
Too late.
What face?
She just closes the door on it. So we have the TV thing. Now we need a recording contract and a juicy scandal.
I know how to get the scandal. I don't know how to get the contract. I assume I need a bigger resume, repertoire. I don't know. Anyway, over here. Let's go.
Yeah, maybe there could be something in here.
I just don't see how
They're
you
back.
Hi.
I don't think the public would swallow that.
Hey, Sam, do my eyes deceive me, or are those our formerly hypnotized former child star acquaintances, the Soda Poppers?
Sweet jellyfish paste on a stick, you're right. What are the odds?
Could we find another judge? What about one of those guys?
I don't suppose either of you would be interested in being a judge on Embarrassing Idol, the hot new show where we make uncomfortable entertainment out of people's misplaced faith in their own singing ability.
Oh, me! I promise I'll be completely unbiased in my abuse of the contestants.
Fine.
He's
Take a
perfect
seat.
for it.
Goody!
quite a leap.
I get to
I
sing!
guess he's a rabbit.
Welcome back to Embarrassing Idol. The judges are chomping at the bit, so say hello to our first contestant, Peepers.
That said champing.
Both are right, I think.
Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Well, that was
Max.
a bit sloppy, but I particularly liked how you hit that high note. That always impresses me. I think you'll get my vote.
I'm definitely voting for you. After all, you are my brother. Very impressive. You sound almost exactly like a sick cat being dragged through rusty farm machinery. But this is a singing contest, so I think I'll have to vote for someone else. Is there anyone else?
Not so far.
Yay!
Aha.
Although, well, I'll let you figure it out. Sam does play the banjo.
It's the crate.
Can I look at these?
Sure, take 'em. I've got them memorized. Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Very impressive.
Ugh. He's awful. I hate Peepers. He's the worst one.
Is that all I need?
No, you need more.
Okay.
But
Is that all I need from here?
oh, I don't know. I don't even know what these lyrics are for. What? I don't know what they're about.
Well, Peepers, you underdeveloped former non-psychotherapist you. What a treat to run across you again.
I'm not sure if I ever properly thanked you for hitting me over the head recently. Repeatedly.
No gratitude necessary. Just doing our jobs.
Sure.
Aha. But first...
How do you manage to hit those eardrum-scarring high notes?
If you're implying that I use any artificial vocal enhancements, I don't. What you hear is pure peepers. That's almost exactly what I would have said.
What?
Your lyrics have an intriguingly vapid quality. Did you write them yourself?
Of course! Any similarity to lyrics from other wildly popular songs is meant as homage, not theft.
Is this going to be any different?
I mean, it must, because the text changed a little bit.
Really? Is there any trick to hitting the high notes like you do?
Look, I told you, I don't use any artificial vocal enhancement, and I resent the implication. I have a gift, that's all.
I mean, I wholeheartedly believe you're not using vocal enhancement.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
I'm dying to know. Is there any truth to the rumors about lip-syncing on the old Soda Poppers TV show?
We only did that on the released version.
Bye.
Okay.
I'll leave you to whatever it is you're doing over here.
Good luck.
Whatever it is you're doing, yeah, who knows?
I'm not sure what I can interact with.
Once used for apples, now used for derrieres.
What in the actual heck? I just noticed.
Acid pit.
What's with the pool of water?
It's acid, brain freeze. Don't you ever watch the show?
Can I click on the shark?
Maybe. I don't know.
No.
I guess it's just an
It's
acid
an acid shark.
Yeah, I know.
Haha.
Last time we saw you, you and your diminutive former child star brothers were in the thrall of a megalomaniac hypnotist with bad hair. What have you been up to since then?
Well, after you hit us over the head repeatedly, our careers have taken an upswing.
Clearly.
Hey, being a judge on Embarrassing Idol is a tremendous opportunity.
I'm feeling the magic already.
Tell me, old judge, what gruesome qualities do you look for in a singing performance?
Fraternity. I'm voting for Peepers no matter what. He's my brother. The one who didn't forget my birthday today, I might add.
I said I was sorry.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm glad somebody remembered.
I said I was sorry. What more do you want?
A treat would be nice. Isn't this also St. Boniface Day?
Patron saint of carnivorous plants and spiky things? I think that's next week.
We're recording this on my birthday.
What kind of perks go with this gig? Do you get fancy dressing rooms and candy sorted by color?
Ooh, craft services food. Have them bring me a roasted Canada goose stuffed with lightly bruised olives, please. Not likely. I ordered a cake for my birthday, but they never brought it.
I think the craft services crew all went in to watch the Myra show, like everybody else.
All we got was a basket of tomatoes. Ugh.
What kind of preposterously un-American weasel are you that you don't like tomatoes?
I like them just fine, but they don't like me.
What do you mean?
I once spent 12 hours in the bathroom after mistakenly eating a cucumber that was sitting next to a tomato on the plate.
Say no more. Can you eat those little cherry tomatoes? They're small.
No! No tomatoes, tomato juice, tomato paste, nothing, or I'll be out of commission for hours.
No ketchup either.
Interesting.
Enjoy your judging. Catch you later.
Uh-huh.
I see, okay. I'll finish looking around here, and then I'll head back to... Oh, hello. No, go back to the microphone. I'm trying so hard to click on this microphone.
I don't believe you at all. I think you're messing around.
Hey, can I try my pipes out on this thing?
Go right ahead. Frankly, we can use all the contestants we can muster.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call...
You get to choose.
Busted Down Hound Dog Blues.
This is not what he will say, by the way. These are just the prompts.
May the starfish justice not impugn, thinking about the rings on the great raccoon. And so I wrote this extremely catchy tune.
And let's hear from our judges.
Bravo! Your wobbly tenor is way better than Peeper's shrill squawking.
Your stylings are quite interesting, but I noticed you never really hit a high note. Peepers is still getting my vote.
You sing beautifully, and your lyrics are enchanting. But Peepers is my brother, so I pretty much have to vote for him.
Oh. Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Idol, the decision of the judges must be unanimous. Stay tuned for more exciting action after this.
And we're cut. It's okay to sing again if you want to, by the way. Could improve your chances.
And we're cut.
And we're cut.
So, Specs likes...
High notes.
High notes, yes. And Wizard doesn't like you at all, but, you know...
I can take
what
care
if
of
he
that.
wasn't there?
Should I... There's like a sitcom door. Or is that where I was?
Do you want me to tell you what to do?
I just want to... Like, should I go around and get things now before I leave?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I really want to know.
There are 2 shows you have not been to yet.
Okay.
One is the cooking show, Bachelor
In
Kitchen,
Manhattan,
or whatever the
this
hell.
counts as a view.
And
if there's a leak, it counts as a water view.
Thank you, Max. And there's also the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, although I guess it's called something else.
I went in there and it was just to do.
Right. So we do need this. I'm trying to decide. Do you want me to tell you why you need this?
This fridge isn't even a fridge.
Wizard wants something.
It's a fake.
Wanted something?
That we could give him using this set to make him happy. And sick.
Welcome to Cooking Without Looking, the cooking show for the typical bachelor kitchen, containing no fruits, vegetables, or healthy ingredients of any sort. The show where we take a random assortment of condiments and barely edible items and create a meal within minutes. Filling in for Chuck Flagon this week, these guys.
They look so stupid. I love it.
Hello,
Max can't even
welcome
see
to the show.
over the counter.
Thanks, Sam. It's great to be here.
Not you, Buckethead, the audience.
Oh, greetings, worshipful fans. Remember, the only reason I'm on TV is because I'm better than you.
We've got some furious cooking to do, so let's get right to it.
What are we making, Sam?
It's the Soda Popper's birthday.
Today we're baking a cake. Let's visit our rack of ingredients and add flavoring to the flavoring pail.
I'm pretty sure that's a pot, Sam.
Max, let's leave the cooking to me and the eating to you.
This is my time to shine.
Am I gonna need to use ketchup as an ingredient?
Well, not from here.
Okay.
They don't have ketchup here.
Uh...
Whatever you want, man.
A fistful of squid tentacles.
Ooh, that's my favorite Western.
That's very, very classy.
No more than a dash of uranium pellets.
They also go great in Chex Mix.
That's how you make radioactive tracer fluid.
You
Sure.
want
Yeah,
to
really,
use the
yeah.
sulfuric acid sparingly. It can easily overwhelm the other ingredients.
And your taste buds, and your esophagus.
Gotta have
Make
that.
sure to include red dye number 2.
If there's not at least some possibility of malignant tumors, it's not real bachelor cooking.
You should know all about this.
I always spank my dough. Who's your daddy?
Oh, I can stop whenever I want.
Yes. Just add whatever you want. Just see what they say about it, pretty much.
Now, do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes. And, through the magic of TV cooking show time, one gorgeous, delicious cake.
Isn't that amazing?
Ready to be binged upon or shared amongst friends.
I'm sure it looks a lot better than it tastes.
Let's take it with us.
So now you got a cake.
Hey, Sam, can I?
No.
I didn't even try to do that. I'm trying to move.
Alright.
So there's
One more show.
one more show. Do I get to all of them from there?
I think so.
I think so, okay. Oh, it's with the millionaire one.
Yes.
In my head, we were already in there, so it's like we did the thing. but we
Because you
didn't.
need $1 million, so...
Oh. Yeah, totally forgot about that.
But, you...
We've got
wait,
a contestant, people! Hit it!
Whatever. We can do it multiple times. We can do it as many
From
times as we
somewhere
want, actually.
deep within the bowels of WARP, it's Who's Never Going to Be a Millionaire with special guest host Hugh
I just remembered why
Bliss.
you got Peepers' cards.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Our first contestants are a pair of professional freelance police officers. They enjoy firing their guns randomly and running over things. Please welcome Sam and Max.
Pretty good description.
Listen, Sam, they love us.
Welcome.
The non-existent
You know the
studio
rules.
audience.
If you can answer even one question correctly, you'll walk away a millionaire.
Start loading the armored cars, Hugh. Because my brain's stuffed with enough worthless trivia to power a small Chilean village for decades.
It's true!
Okay, are you ready? Oh, happy day. It's an easy one. If a man sets out from the Horsehead Nebula in a spaceship traveling at thrice the speed of light, and his father leaves from Rigel too at the same time going half the speed, how many nanoseconds will it be before time paradox causes the first man never to have been born?
So I don't even get a chance here.
No.
I'm gonna go with my gut and say, Hugh Bliss.
I'm flattered, but no, that's completely wrong. You lose!
This is an outrage. I demand a recount.
We do have a fabulous consolation prize, a copy of Emetics by me, Hugh Bliss.
No thanks. I'm content to leave with just my burning shame and newfound sense of inadequacy.
Okay!
Find out which poor schmuck will be the next to blow his chance at millions right after these messages.
Luckily, we pretty much have infinite chances.
Okay.
But remember what Peeper's lyrics were? There were 3 lines.
Right, so... Let me look. Could I have opened this during it?
Not during it.
Nah.
No, yeah. Do you want me to tell you?
Peeper's lyrics, huh?
Yes. You gotta rig it.
Gotcha.
There you go. Oh, where are you going?
Hi, bro.
Wrong way, wrong way.
What?
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
No, they're cards. They're cards.
Bye.
Put them in the card place.
Apparently, WARP can't afford armed guards for their game show questions.
That's cheating, Sam. Good thinking.
Don't get your pretty long ears in a twist, little buddy. The answers aren't on here.
In life, there are no answers, only questions.
Another prismatology credo?
No, I read that on a cereal box. I'm seriously deficient in riboflavin, by the way.
You're seriously deficient, all right.
Anyway.
That's where they keep the question cards.
Now you get to, yeah, there you go. Peeper's lyrics. No, Peeper's lyrics! Peeper's lyrics, you fool!
In my brain.
There you go.
Hey,
that's what that was.
Perfect fit.
Now go back. Let's try it one more time.
For me, it was like, hey, the new thing.
That's funny.
We've got another contestant. Hit it.
Yes.
Another.
I haven't been here
Our
before.
next contestants are these guys again.
Okay, are you ready? The question is, am I blue?
No, Hugh, you're not blue.
Oh dear! Oh me, oh my! That's absolutely right!
I totally overcomplicated it in my head. I was gonna turn him blue.
Congratulations!
That's funny.
You're a millionaire!
We're rich! Filthy rich!
We just went bankrupt, so we will not be back after these messages.
I don't believe it. Well, this is awkward, but we don't actually have $1 million in cash.
Well.
Sweet mother of all quiz show scandals.
We'll have to give you $1 million worth of food stamps. They're right over there.
Hold on. Can you buy deep-fried licorice ropes with food stamps?
We'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 174, 175, 999,999, and $1 million.
Let's go spend it, Sam. It's burning a hole in my pocket.
It's putting quite a bulge in mine.
So a lot of innuendos there. Anyway, now we have nothing left to. We gotta go.
All
back,
right, let's
back
go
home.
back.
Am I telling you too much stuff or too little stuff or what?
I think it's fine so far.
Okay. So I feel like it's probably not very fun for you if I tell you everything, but then also.
I feel like I could have figured out this a bit better.
But again, also
How
this
to
one
leave?
is like one of my least favorite ones. So.
I don't know how to leave.
Oh, that.
I came from like this door.
Okay, well we'll go into that
Yeah,
door
no,
then.
that's right. No, because there was there's the door that says impromptu reality TV show in case of fire. I like the that's a nice way to secure the.
Yeah, really.
Against
That's
the
part of the drama.
Against the shark.
Max just goes back. All right. I don't know why anyone would want to work in TV. That place seems like so depressing. To be in a TV studio with like no windows or anything.
Yeah.
It sounds horrible. Anyway, so now we have a lot of things.
We do. I thought we've been.
No, we gotta go to both places, so.
Nope.
Through the silk. Secret Cub Scout arsenal discovered.
It's SamandMax. I saw you on the telly.
How do you watch TV from in there?
I've got monitors you don't even know about.
He sure does.
Hello, sir.
What ho, old bees?
We want to buy something.
Yes, quite so, quite so.
Gotta have the voice modulator.
We come bearing 1 million American dollars.
Peepers is a tough
now
competition.
hand over the voice modulator.
Blimey! Food stamps? I suppose I must accept them. Dash government conspiracy. It's hogwash. Complete codswallop. Here, then, is your chemical-based voice modulator.
This is a helium balloon strapped to an inhaler.
But it works. Trust me, trust me.
Holy chipmunk, Aria's warbling out of a souped-up 78-speed turntable. It works.
Thanks, Bosco.
Hold on, wait.
No thanks. I brought my lunch today.
Sorry.
I wanted him to say all the lines.
Wait, you're still. Wait, stay. One more thing. There's no ketchup at the studio.
That's right. Whoops.
Hello.
Hello. Go over the. No, go to the ketchup place.
Hello, sir.
There's a
What
place.
ho, old bee?
You know, the green coffee and the disgustingly
Thanks, Bosco.
flavored
Pip pip, honey nut chili.
slushies. There. There's a yeah. But I would take out the cake and put the nuts with it.
What?
The cake.
I didn't hear you.
A little ketchup is always good on a cake.
There you go. Although I wonder what the sludgy flavors are.
Let's find out.
Sludgies. This week's flavors, bangers and mash.
Ew.
That's sausages and potatoes to you Yanks.
Oh, good. For a second, I thought it was something disgusting.
I think that this voice also makes Max sound like slightly smarter, but that could be just because I know more about him from like the rest of the series. You know what I mean? Like I'm not sure if I would think that if I hadn't seen all of it. The Sybils.
Have I got a scoop for you? Open 24 hours. She works by herself.
I know, right? What is that? Maybe there's like secretly two Sybils. There's like they're twins and they just.
Sup?
Hey guys.
Talk about the photo.
Oh.
We'll be back.
Or I guess
Keep
you can
watching
go into
the supplies.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
You.
Sam, this is perfect. This photo is a capstone. It succinctly summarizes over 30 years of extraterrestrial-related photographic evidence.
Sybil, that photo is a hoax.
Exactly. I couldn't have asked for better. Now I can print the paper. Available at newsstands now.
There you go.
There you go. So now it's not empty.
Suppose not. Or we'll get one. I don't know if you actually have to take one. I think you must, right?
Yeah, I need evidence.
I'm just trying to figure out if it would already be like in your inventory or if Myra would have like seen it already. But probably not. No, you're right. You were right. I had to pay 25 cents
We're
for
famous.
Hooray! Can we begin misbehaving now?
Begin?
Really good question. Alrighty. Let's go beat Peepers.
Time to
That smug little bastard.
establish myself as the
Only other contestant on the show.
Where are we going, Sam?
pretty much.
The TV studio.
Goody!
Gurgler.
Also the annual Spin the Bottle Championship.
Happy birthday, man. I've got something for you.
Oh, your inventory.
Enjoy your judging. Catch you later.
Uh-huh.
Wizard. I do feel bad for him. I feel a kinship with him and his irritable bowel syndrome. I hate to do this to you, buddy, but
Happy birthday.
Oh boy! Birthday cake! That red frosting looks tasty!
This is what happens when you don't judge unbiasedly.
Boy, that was really...
It's a vampire.
Oh, really? Uh-oh. Time out for number 2!
Bye.
What the darn it? He'd better not be going to see Myra. Well, anyway, we can't wait. We'll just have to finish the show with only 2 judges. Whatever you guys agree on goes.
Vote for me!
Alright, now let's, wait, no, do the thing first.
Oh.
There you go. Time to incur Peeper's wrath.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
There we go.
Like, I don't use any voice modulation. It's like, I do.
It's like, well, I didn't ask because I was judging you. I asked because,
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
I was gonna offer you some help, but
I just want to know what I'm up against.
I'd like to do a little song I call...
Now I know I've got this. Doesn't matter.
No.
Just like someone else's song, only somehow better. Chomping on a crunchy silver spoon.
Playing cocktail angst on my bassoon.
Man, he has... What range was
I know, yeah, right.
I'd kill for a range like that.
Blowing like a zephyr on a dune.
And let's hear from our judges.
I admire your courage even more than your singing. You still got my vote.
I do love how Max is still like, you still suck,
You really
but...
nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote. Hey!
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner.
No!
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
Yes.
Bin Bottom Records.
Bin Bottom.
It's like a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do. Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore.
What?
Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us next time on Embarrassing Idol.
They have some business in the Dakotas. You'll hear more about that next time. Maybe not next time, but...
I'm curious how this will come into play.
I don't know that it will. I mean, at least not for this one, because we're almost done here, but now we gotta get into Myra's place. Oh yeah. She'll let us in now.
Do you know what that font's called?
No, but I can find it. I feel like it's very familiar, right?
Yeah, so it's the same thing on all the doors.
Yes? Oh, you two again. Well, what is it? You've got the length of one commercial break to explain yourselves.
It's a long time.
But...
Yeah, just do it. Because remember they were on the list.
Remind
like,
me
here's
what your
the thing.
requirements are for guests on your show?
Of course, dear. I'll need to see your recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a juicy scandal.
What if we have our own video game?
Video games? Ugh, those things will ruin your eyes. They're awful.
Oh, game.
Very self-aware.
We do have a recording contract. Bin Bottom Records. Take a look. You should have us on as guests.
I like my guests to be celebrities audiences are talking about. Have you been embroiled in any juicy scandals lately?
Our landlady thinks I'm the one who broke the dryer in the basement.
Come back when the media is talking about you. And don't forget to wash behind your ears first.
I don't know, she must have some pretty good evidence of Max breaking the washing machine because he doesn't wear any clothes.
The current edition of the Alien Love Triangle Times. How's that for a
Whatever she
scandal?
caught him doing has got to be
Have
pretty
us on your show
incriminating.
now, yes?
Oh, I suppose so. If only so I can talk about America's lamentably endless fascination with depravity.
Yay!
Naturally, I will expect you to be on your best behavior and agree with everything I say and answer every question I have and don't interrupt and keep your elbows off the table and use your indoor voice.
What about...
While you're on my show, you stay in your seats at all times. You do not interrupt me when I'm talking and you treat the audience with the utmost respect, even if you become less sure with each passing year that they deserve it. Now, I'll call you on stage in a minute.
Gosh, Max. Celebrity is just a never-ending set of arbitrary goals one accomplishes to appease a dismissive and distracted, if not entirely absent, authority figure.
I don't know if I agree, Sam, but I've begun my decadent slide into a depraved personal hell just in case.
Pace to be prepared.
Give her a hand, everyone! Bessie Bovine reading from her new book, The Heart Has Four Stomachs, Ruminations on a Life in Hollywood. Out now in all major bookstores.
That's the last time I worked with a dog and a rabbit.
This
Probably what she's
microphone
talking
is
about.
starting to spark from overuse.
Hopefully for
But that
us.
doesn't
Needs
mean
to
we're
be
ready
talked
to
about.
pack it in. We've got the stars of the not-quite-canceled sitcom Midtown Cowboys, who also happen to be the winner and judge of TV's Embarrassing Idol. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam and Max.
No last names.
No bias on the part of Max, for sure.
Hold the hayride, little pal. That bear seems more than slightly hinky, in the mesmeric sense of the term.
Shadier than a fat man's ankles.
Let's take it down like ducks in a gutter.
Hold it! My guests sit at that end.
But that bear has got you...
Sit!
We'll just sit where you want us to, ma'am.
Lovely.
What gives, Sam? Why can't we just grab the bear?
It would appear that the laws of physics are different on the set of a talk show, little buddy.
What?
We're gonna have to play along.
I don't know.
Sam and Max, you're talented, hot news celebrities who've taken the entertainment world by storm. So naturally, We all want to hear everything about your involvement in the scandal detailed in the Alien Love Triangle Times.
I mean, doesn't matter.
No, I'll let you,
I'll answer it.
There's something you should know about that picture in the Times.
I'm not sure I want to know anything more. Maybe you big Hollywood types thinks it's funny to flaunt your polyplanetary pickups, but the rest of us find alien love triangles, frankly, disgusting.
But the photo is not quite what it seems.
How so?
Do you want me to tell you what to do?
Is this important, what I'm doing right now?
What do you mean?
Is this going to lead me to my solution here?
Okay. No, not right now. Might as well just talk about what you want.
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone else involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
What?
Nothing. The audience doesn't play into this at all.
Oh, boo.
They don't. They're just making noise. It's nothing.
How shocking. Who?
I'll take you down with me.
All right.
The soda poppers.
They're not booing you. They're just making random noise. They don't care. They just don't want to be here anymore. They've been here for like 5 days or something.
Which
True.
one?
They're not part of the puzzle.
Specs.
Shut up.
Oh my goodness. Well, audience, we just happen to have him backstage. Specs, come on out here.
What are they about? The thing and I the instead of my brother. And to be honest, I regret it.
You mean you wish you'd your own brother?
Yes, I do.
Like, why?
At least he doesn't.
I am appalled. What kind of... Why, in all my years, I never blah, 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 yak, yak, yak.
Now she's gonna... Okay. Do you want me to tell you what to do? Or do you want me to give you a hint? Well, let me tell you this.
Okay.
See that microphone? See how she's got some water on her desk?
So she does.
Break that glass somehow.
Right?
No.
Away right now.
Not like that. Oh boy.
Listen.
I mean, nice. It's
said break the glass.
A lovely thought, but there's another way to break glass, and
so there is. So there is.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
So now talk to her so you would like to sing a tune.
Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
Shut up, lady.
Sort of.
I gotta talk about embarrassing idol glory.
I'd like to sing, if I may.
Although we should have Max say some
Is
stuff
that
too.
wise?
The only album you'll ever need. It's emotion. It's emotion.
Not that drippy old hunk of moon.
There you go.
Whoa. Careful there, Tiger. That was wonderful. I'm so moved I almost don't have a long hectoring screed in me. Oh no, wait. There it is. Thank goodness. Self-referential songwriting is a dangerously blah,
There
blah,
she
blah,
goes.
blah, yak, 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 yak.
I mean, while we're doing, I want to hear Max talk about himself. No, I mean,
Got a second, little buddy?
to Myra.
Now that we're big stars, I'd normally ask that your people call my people to set up a meeting. But since we're old friends...
You might as well talk to him.
We've got to stop this TV program.
Stop it? It's the greatest moment of my deeply superficial life.
To be better than everyone, because I hate everyone. And I want to be better than them, and I want them to know.
Nonetheless, we'll be trapped here forever if we don't do something.
Look, unless you take out Myra, or that bear, or both, you'll never stop it. I say, relax and enjoy the unreal, soul-hollowing ride.
This is an example of where he's like, this is exactly what you have to do. Like, thank you,
The real threat
Max.
here isn't Myra at all. It's that bear.
I know. Nothing that cute should be allowed to exist.
Cute at all.
It has Myra in some sort of hypnotic thrall.
You made that word up.
Possibly, but that doesn't make it less true. According to the ultra-strict rules of talk show reality, we're stuck sitting over here, possibly permanently.
At least it's comfortable.
True, but we can't do much from here.
Celebrities don't always have to do things for themselves. They perform and have people do everything else for them.
Never mind.
Then I shall return to the warm womb of manufactured celebrity.
Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
I just like hearing Max talk, so I just choose Max things. Me, myself, you, and Sam.
I'd like to talk about myself.
And a project you're working on, perhaps?
You said it, Myra. I am an ongoing project, like a golden calf or a graven image. I'll only rest once people are sacrificing their firstborn unto me. Also, I'd like to direct.
Fame went to your head quickly, dear.
It's a short trip.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
I don't know. It's just cute.
I'd like to talk about me.
I prefer my guests' naked egos to be just a little less naked,
He
dear.
doesn't wear any clothes.
Oh, absolutely, Myra. That's exactly what Reese Butterfingers told me when sniping river rats at Cannes. She thought I had the cool-eyed aim of a professional.
Sam is like so supportive.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
I want to hear what he says.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's talk about you, Myra.
Me? What could anyone want to know about me?
Maybe they'd like to know how honored you are to have me, Max, alien actor and a certain hit, on your show.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
I'd like to mention my pal Sam and something that happened the other day.
He totally brought the dryer.
Anecdotes about other celebrities, even ones
would be
as dubious
amazing.
as you two, are always welcome.
Well, I was battering this purse snatcher with a broken parking meter and screaming, "Die! Why won't you die?" And Sam said, "You crack me up, little buddy."
The point being?
I crack Sam up.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
He's not wrong. Don't want me to tell you what to do?
Is this dependent on it?
What do you mean?
Like, do I have to pick one of these in particular?
To solve the puzzle, yes.
I see what this does.
I'd rather talk about our smash hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys.
Okay, let's talk. You two have become the new breakout stars.
I'm gonna try a little longer.
Classic
I'm gonna see if I can figure this
dissolute
out.
sitcom in its final days. How wonderful for you.
Thanks, we brought a clip.
You certainly did. I had a chance to watch it, and I refused to show it to my audience.
I love that audience icon.
I know, it's very, very,
It has a shocking joke involving a cow pie. It's a sad commentary on today's culture when the cow pie, once a staple of the American diet, blah, 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 yak, 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 yak.
I see why Myra only lets big stars on her show.
They're easier targets?
If you're big enough, there still might be something left when she's finished.
You know what? Sure.
What, tell you to do?
Yeah.
You know that microphone, when somebody comes onto the set, she moves it over to the other side.
Right. Okay.
So,
it is that simple then.
Yes. Talk to Myra, though.
Ah, yes. Where were we?
I don't know why I didn't do that
I think we
immediately.
were discussing the alien love
I don't know.
triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
About that picture.
There's more you should know about that.
What's that?
There's someone else involved.
There are still others involved.
They're not even, this is not even real, Kevin. This is a video game.
No,
Incredible.
I'm not
Who?
discouraged. I'm annoyed. It's
I know, it's just...
One of the soda poppers.
Oh, my. Which one?
Doesn't matter who it is.
Peepers.
Let's see what he has to say about losing.
Really? Well, by amazing coincidence, we happen to have Peepers backstage right now. Let's bring him out.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's not true, Wall. All that happened was they snatched my lyrics.
Why didn't it work?
I can't even imagine what horrifying act that's slang for. How are any of us supposed to listen to Burt Bacharach being interviewed without blah blah blah, yak yak yak?
Why didn't it work?
Because she said it there.
I know, but why did she do that? Oh, I'm so confused. Oh, you know what? You know what? It has to be somebody who's not going to sit in the chair.
Okay. I keep wanting to click on Sam to like start the.
Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
There's more you should know about that picture in the Times.
What's that?
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone else involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
I feel like that might be a glitch. An audio glitch.
You're joking. Who?
That does. We're getting a few of those,
It's
aren't we?
Bessie.
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown
I'm almost
Cowboys.
sure.
Oh my! Audience, shall we bring her back out again?
There you go. She's like, oh, never mind, I guess.
At the risk of making the obvious comment, that was shocking. Is she breathing?
A little, but the creepy teddy bear is toast.
Nuts. I wanted to ask it a few questions, and maybe use it to hypnotize Katie Couric.
Another glorious dream
That's
bangs its
unethical.
chin on the dirty pavement. On the bright side, the audience is free to go home.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up. Do you think Myra will have us back on the show again soon?
Speaking of unlikely, did you notice we just had 2 cases in a row involving hypnotic mind control?
I was gonna say.
Complete coincidence?
Yes, I think so. Parts of the universe synchronize in ways we're not meant to see.
Yeah.
Speaking of things we're not meant to see, there's a new restaurant at the zoo where you can eat what they feed the animals.
Empty popcorn cartons and cigarette butts?
And processed bread logs loaded with tranquilizers and antidepressants.
Bread logs make me logy. Let's head back to the cooking show set and see if we can figure out how to make fried pork rinds.
Okay, but I get the feet.
The end.
Oh. If I had known that was the end, I wouldn't have cut the...
Oh.
We just had like 1 5-minute snippet at the end now.
Whatever, you know, I didn't know how long it was going to take you to figure it out.
It's fair.
So yeah, this one, I just feel like this one's kind of boring.
I feel like it didn't go anywhere, but I guess to be fair, it's trying to set something up, I think. So
yeah, it is. I mean, it's fun. It's fine. It's... None of this is, like, useless. All of it does...
It says David Boyle. I thought those were exclamation points.
David Boyle! And obviously this, their hypnosis, I wouldn't call that a coincidence at all.
No,
Since it's absolutely 100% not.
I was kind of like, wait a minute, is this actually a thing?
What'd you think of this one? You know my opinion, I think it's kind of boring, but... And Myra, like, I don't know, she gives me a headache.
She
looks like cotton candy, and she gives me a headache like cotton candy.
How
about compared to the last one? Any special thoughts?
I think I like the puzzles better in this one.
You do?
A little, yeah. They're more fun. I don't really know how to explain it.
They are definitely more, I don't know, you'd call them contained, I guess, maybe? They have more structure, I think.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I really like that director lady. She doesn't really come back, which is too bad because I think she's really funny.
Makes me think of the director from Psychonauts.
Oh, God. Even a child can see I've lost control of this production.
Well, I'm off to go kill myself.
Yeah, it does sound like, yeah. But Philo Pennyworth does come back many times. He's amazing.
He seems funny.
You'll love him more when you see more of him. I didn't know that he would come back. When he did come back, I was like, what the hell? Why are they bringing this character back? But then I learned to love him. So, yes, she got a bear from the Toy Mafia.
All I can really say is, like, because again, I looked on Steam, and Steam does have these. I was about to buy them if you already had them, and I could get them to work on my computer. But something like that bear was in one of the screenshots on, like, the store page. It was, like, pink, though, so I know I have more to look forward to from that thing.
The Toy Mafia wear giant bear heads.
Ah, that makes sense. It's the same mafia that's after Bosco.
Maybe. Spoilers. Well, it's not that much of a spoiler. But, I mean, yes? But who isn't after Bosco? Who isn't after anyone,
This
you know?
is true.
Everyone's in danger from everyone all the time in the SamandMax world.
Yeah, you really can't trust your celebrity. Well, I guess to be fair, there's only one celebrity you really can't trust, and that was the guy in the last one. I guess to be fair, it wasn't really anybody else here who was the problem.
I don't wanna spoil anything, but you're like saying things I'm like, well, I guess it does seem that way, doesn't it?
Sure, Kevin, sure.
For now. I don't know, Mara was a celebrity and she was a problem.
Yeah, but it wasn't her. I guess. I don't know.
I guess you're right. But was Brady Culture really the one about, we know this plot is continuing even though he's in jail. So, was he really himself after all? He was probably, but...
Yeah, no, I think he by himself is plenty of reason to do what he did.
Yeah, no, I know, I'm just saying. Things may not always be what they seem.
No, and it does seem like there's something bigger happening here. That's good, though. I think each episode is going to be more self-contained than this. It's kind of fun that there's an overarching story here.
There definitely is.
Like, I didn't expect to have the tear gas grenade launcher again.
Still, yeah, that's the thing. You kind of retain all of your stuff. I don't think that the voice modulator ever comes back, but...
It's like the opposite of every Metroid game, where you start out
with nothing.
With nothing. It's like, I spent the whole last game getting all these cool power-ups and now they're gone. What did I do with them?
That sucks. Yeah, SamandMax definitely, I feel like That's one of the things I like about it. They definitely don't waste anything. I feel like if you played the game and you were like doing a puzzle and you're like, wow, this thing from like 3 episodes ago would be useful, it will like show up, you know? And I feel like it's like, yeah, good. Why not? Like, make use of what you got, you know? Yeah, but again, this isn't really my favorite episode, so I don't have that much to say about it. It just exists.
I thought it was fine.
Yeah, again, it was more fun watching you play here and like being involved in watching somebody else do it.
Right.
Like if you imagine somebody else doing it, you're just like, okay. Because there's like not really any plot. You know, nothing really like, not that all of the rest of it has like amazing, season 3 has a lot of plot, but.
The puzzles I did solve, I feel like kind of built on stuff we learned last time, so maybe that's why they were easier for me, like the rat one in the beginning with the car.
Yeah. I'm just really excited for us to get to season 3 because I really think you're gonna love it.
Yeah, I'm liking it so far, so if it only gets better, then that's excellent.
But I feel like without the first 2, it feels like weirdly, like a little too serious, so like a little too heavy for how silly the characters are and like what the hell's going on. But if you know them from the first 2 seasons, then the fact that the 3rd season feels more intense is more like a natural progression. Does that make sense? Like, yeah. Season 3 definitely is like a step up in quality, I guess I'd say. It looks a little different. Not that it doesn't improve in quality as time goes on anyway. Like things do change a little bit over time, but not what you can tell. In season 3, definitely there's like some real artistic direction going on. And just like really interesting, I don't know, just a lot of stuff that I think you'll really like. Not to make you impatient, because the season 1 and 2 are both also really good. I think they're great. I love them, even though the first 2 we've seen so far are not my favorites. The fact that you enjoyed them at all is pretty, like, great, because I don't think I would sit down and play them myself, because I'm, like, I've seen them before, and I'm just like, ugh, whatever. But if I were sitting alone and I was not recording it, I would definitely play other episodes, just not these first 2, probably.
Also, it occurs to me, in the first one, I clicked on everything. Like, I clicked on all the tiny things to see what every tiny thing did, because I'm like, it's a new world and a new game, I should see what all the funny stuff is. But then, like, this time...
I would have encouraged it this time if I didn't think this one was boring. So next time I'll say click on everything.
Okay.
But this time around, I guess I just kind of like, because I think this one is boring, maybe I was like, whatever, get through it. I mean, I did ask you to have Max say some stuff at the end.
Yeah.
And you did your own stuff.
Yeah, I did.
Because listening to them talk is the fun part.
I just didn't, like, go around the office clicking on stuff like I did the first time.
Oh, yeah. And the office is always a little... Actually, now that I think about it, we did miss something.
Oh, did we?
Well, I'll just tell you what it is. It's Brady Culture's afro. It's in the closet.
Oh.
Max shaved it off of him. And they kept it as a trophy.
Cool.
We'll see you in the next one, too, because the closet just keeps piling up more and more with stuff that you get. And he'll say the same thing that he would have said here, so we're not really missing it, but...
You have a trophy closet.
Yes, they do. It will collect many very interesting items over their adventures. Anyway, so it was more fun to watch you play it than I thought. I thought it was going to be like a boring, but it was fun to do with you, Kevin. And, you know, a decent thing to do on my birthday.
I thought it was fun.
Cool, yeah. So I think that the next one is when it starts getting, like, actually fun. I don't know, maybe it's because it's the beginning of anything. Like, you watch, like, the first couple of episodes of a show or something, and you're like, this is weird, like, this is boring or something. Like, it just needs to establish stuff. And then the actually interesting plot stuff happens later. Maybe that's just the feeling that I'm getting.
Exactly. It's like if you don't, well, like you said, if you don't spend time establishing stuff, it doesn't really make sense. Or it feels rushed, you know? If you just throw everything in there, it's kind of like, you know, you could have spent more time explaining this, or you could have done more with that. But
Season 3 is definitely set up so that anybody could just come in and play it, but I just think it's not...
It loses something.
It definitely does, yeah, absolutely. I think that if you played it on its own, you would be like, okay, I played that game, that was interesting, but after playing this, it being a SamandMax game is part of this is happening in this world that I've come to care about, you know, like...
Yeah.
Instead of just a random story. But yeah, so that's...
Episode 2.
Situation comedy. It happened. It existed. Thanks for watching. You got 17 minutes out of that.
Yes, we did.